I think the message we had a good time in the locker room before the game. I think you know there's obviously this very deep internal rivalry with Carolina, but I wanted to make sure our team knew that the long-term inspiration, the long-term motivation piece is focusing on ourselves and their teammates and why they play, rather than any opponent that we're facing, because that's sort of temporary inspiration. So that was the message going into the game, was to focus on each other. Um, and the game was great. It was amazing. They all did their job. We weren't perfect by any means. There was a ton of holes in our game, but we did our job a little bit better than they did, and I think that's all you can ask for. Um, you know, uh, our captains were amazing. Michaela was so good in the midfield. Sarah was everywhere. She was on a mission on Saturday night. Covey's leadership is, undeniable, and she's incredible in those kind of tight moments. Her composure is amazing. And then Zoe, she just stepped up. She was, she did her job. She was willing to do whatever it took to do her job, including a pretty unathletic diving save. But she was amazing. And I think the coolest part about Zoe was not that she was able to make the save, but it was that in that moment she was willing to dive and do whatever it took. It was sort of her instincts took over, and that's what this is all about.
So that was kind of a highlight reel save, and everyone's been talking about it. It's kind of the highlight of the game. But talk about Zoe's growth as a player from her entering this team as a walk on to now.
Yeah. She was recruited, but she was quiet when she first came, and she was a little unsure of herself, and I don't think she ever saw herself where she is now, because she's just so humble, and she's just so um, she's just so humble. But she really put her nose to the grind in the beginning of the year. I think she realized, one thing from last year, the really strong teams, they had incredible goalies, and I think she knew that, and she saw that at the ACC tournament right here at BC, and she really decided that she was going to make a change. And Alex worked really hard with her all year, and she's just gotten so much better. I mean, Carolina, she's been highlighted because of the save, but really Zoe's been playing amazing all year. She's the heart and soul of our team right now.
And at 9-0, you guys are the only unbeaten team left in the ACC and one of only four in the nation. How do you keep this team from getting complacent and
Mm.
always winning?
Yeah, we don't really, I don't know if we've ever really talked about the fact that we're 9-0. We just have one game at a time, and I think there's so many lessons out there from other sports teams of people who got high on their horse, or people who started to get away with, thinking, oh, let's go 10-0, let's go 11-0, let's go 12-0, and then it comes and bites you at the worst time possible. So these guys, they're smart. They're smart girls. I think they know to just focus on Colorado, and not a day or a second later.
You're heading into a long stretch of home games. You have five in a row coming up, and some big ACC opponents in those in Virginia and Duke. How does that kind of help your team knowing you're playing here?
Yeah, I think it's great. I always say, I think you become a real team on the road. You work really, you work differently on the road. You're together, for like 48 hours straight, doing everything together. So, it's good to have a good road win, and then to come home and have a long stretch of games. But, there's nothing like playing at home in front of your fans with your family around and playing on your field. So I think the girls are excited, and, it just starts with tomorrow.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.